live. Elite Fantasy Football, Week 3 podcast. Hello, Thomas.
What's up, Ryan?
Good. Lot of shit went down this week.
Oh, yeah.
Whole bunch of injuries. Ben Roethlisberger gone for the year. Drew Brees out for 4 weeks. And many more, but those are the two main ones. How'd you do last week, Tom?
Well, the champ is now the only team in the league without a win on the NFC side. And I was 2-2. Now I see what you were asking.
No, it's cool. It's cool. We needed to know both of those. And I was 3-1, losing my first prediction. How about slap them to sleep, rolling over Hoghead last week? What do you think about that?
I just think fantasy sports are unpredictable. You can be one of the worst teams in the draft, one of the worst teams week 1, week 2. You can be a superstar.
Well, luck changes on the hour. But anyway, I'm going to start with that game. Refuse to lose and slap them to sleep. Refuse to lose has beaten slap them to sleep 8 out of 11 games. Both teams are currently 1-1. I'm going to take slap them here by 3.
My first game is going to be Fear the Turtle and Thug Nasty. The career is 2 for Fear and 1 win for Thug Nasty. I think the killer here is going to be the opposite of what has been working for Fear. I think Jackson comes down to earth this week. Barkley suffers because of the rookie quarterback. I think Thug Nasty wins by 8.
And my second game is the other 1-1 versus 1-1 team, which would be Hoghead. Had a dominant first week like we were talking, and not so good week the second week. The overall league history, Hawkstars leads this series 3-2. He wins this week by 3.
Next, we have a first-time ever matchup. We have the Slam Bammers versus Bulldogs. I think Slam Bammers rides his Mahomie to a victory by 10.
My third game are two winless teams. And right now, Thomas, if your team is 0-2, you're having one of them thoughts, Jesus, is it going to be one of those years?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember, guys, there's 13 weeks. You can really get into the playoffs with an 8-5 record. So you're not completely out, but you are on a downward spiral. Anyway, Fuzzy Guy plays White Lightning, Black Hammer. This all-time series is tied. I'm going to take White Lightning, Black Hammer in this game by 3.
My next matchup here is Prime Time versus Bunkin' Ain't Easy. Bunk had a close one last week. They are both 1-1. The all-time series is 1 win for Prime Time, 2 for Bunk. Very close matchup all the way around. I think it comes down to the tight end Gary Kittle that pushes Prime over by 2. Another close one for them.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, all 4 of my games I have predicted by a margin of 3 points or less this week.
Wow.
And then rounding out the AFC, the only 2-0 teams remaining is the Funny Guys and the Washington Foreskins. Washington Foreskins really was impressive last week.
Could have had high score 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, and
Barely
they are
lost.
starting off very strong. I switched my prediction last week from Hoghead being the team to beat to now Washington Foreskins being the team to beat in the AFC side. Strictly speaking, I'm taking the Foreskins to beat Funny Guy here by 3.
The final matchup of the week on the NFC side is the Buffalo Tots 0-2 versus Child's Play 1-1. Close loss last week for the Tots. I think that the Tots start this game off looking good. And then I think out of nowhere, Child's Play is going to come out with Amari Cooper and Dallas's defense, and they're going to get revenge from last season's playoff loss, and they are going to beat the Buffalo Tots by 15.
Any commissioner notes for this week?
No, I think we got all the little mistakes worked out in the schedule after the first week. So everything looks good right now. I think it's just a matter of having a good time and enjoying the year.
Yep. Good to go. We want to thank our sponsors this week from our friends from Belgium, Stella Artois. They've been very good to us here recently. Anywho, we'll see you next week. So long for now. This is Thomas Baldwin. I'm Ryan Hawk saying good night.